If this is what you like to do, this is your hobby, this is what you like to do in your pastime, go for it. But make sure that you're investing. Make sure that you're saving your money for the future. Make sure you have your emergency fund in place. You're investing 20% more of your income. And if you want to spend your discretionary money on Disney, then go for it. I'm not here to say don't do it. I'm not here to say do it. But if you are not hitting your investment marks, then you should not even be worried about Disney. If you're still in credit card debt, you should not be worried about Disney.
Relationship with Disney has changed partly because Disney has gotten very expensive over the years.
In a 2025 Wall Street Journal survey, 74% of people said experiences like cruises, amusement parks, and trips to Disney resorts had become financially out of.
Now, I do want to go on a cruise. I do want to go on a Disney cruise. I feel like it would be cool. I don't know. It does the horn, the Disney songs, and whatever. You know, I want to see what it's like on a cruise, on a Disney cruise. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not a Disney doll, but I do enjoy Disney.
Breach.
It's expensive to operate.
But I'm not going to let it put me in a financial strain. I'm not going to let it put me in a bad financial spot.
Disney. And so I do understand some of the price increases, but I do think they are starting to price out your average middle class family into like that once in a lifetime trip.
Disney is offering a summer promotion starting in May 2026. A $50 one-day park hopper pass for kids ages 3 to 9.
Honestly, that's how much a kid's ticket should be, honestly. I mean, the kid can't go to Disney without you anyways. So just give them a cheap ticket. Why does their ticket have to be $5 less than the adult ticket? If our ticket is $139, their ticket should not be $134. Make their ticket $50. It's crazy to me that they charge this much for a kid's ticket. I mean, Six Flags doesn't have those separate tickets, but it's just $45 across the board. It's almost like they're taking advantage of you having your kids, right? Because they're charging $5 less on a, $134 for a ticket or $179 for a ticket.
Last decade, Disney has also layered new premium experiences
It's crazy they're charging you that much for a 9-year-old.
on top of its core offerings. Take Fast Pass, for example.
Fast Pass is crazy, dude.
Throw your ticket in.
Insane, dude. Like I said, this is just to get in the park is $181. Just to get in park is $139.
2021, this service allowed park visitors to skip long lines for free. Today, its successor, the Lightning Lane Premier Pass, is a tiered and pricey add-on, costing up to $449 depending on the park and time of year. There are other services Disney once offered for free that no longer exist, like Magical Express, a complimentary shuttle that transported travelers between Orlando International Airport and
So you tell me they can't still offer something that doesn't cost for you to get to the park? Like, what are you gonna hurt? What is it hurting? Because you have all this money coming in from Disney Plus and from your movies and from all these other things.
After Disney discontinued the shuttle in 2022, it gave guests the option to choose between services like Mears Connect, about $32 round trip for adults, or its more premium minivan service, which can cost roughly $400.
$400 for a freaking mini ear van.
Round trip for adults.
People are going to do it because it's an experience. It's the experience, all about the experience and giving your kids or yourself, let's be honest, a lot of people are giving themselves this experience, but they want to package it up, say it's for the kids, right? No, it's for yourself.
There are also luxury lodging options. For example, when Walt Disney World's Bora Bora Bungalow...
I'm not going to lie, I want to actually stay there. We went to Disney. We didn't go to Disney, but we went to the different hotels. We saw these cabanas right here. And the Polynesian, it's actually a really nice hotel, the Polynesian. I would like to stay there, but it's expensive. And listen, I'm not going to waste my money on something that's that expensive. Like, I have my limit, and my limit might be right there.
Bungalows opened in 2015. One night at the bungalows cost upward of $2,100.
So crazy.
Or $2,876 adjusted for inflation. Now, a one-night stay at these deluxe bungalows can cost guests a minimum of $3,500.
Like, who's paying for that?
Or over $6,000
for one night? Who's paying for that? Oh my. This is probably going to be a 2-part video. Probably in part 2 right now. But I want to show you how much these Polynesian tickets are. I would actually like to stay there. It was a very nice hotel. Very relaxing. Very calm. And it was a nice experience. Took the little train and went to the different hotels just to check it out, to see the fireworks. Room rates. This is not even included in your park ticket. So I did from June 2nd to June 5th. All right, summertime. $1,000 a night. How crazy. And that's for a theme park view. Okay, here we go. $755 a night. I might not be able to afford this. I would not do something like this. Oh man, and they even package it up. Okay, you can get your hotel tickets and let's bring you right to the website so you can get your park ticket. Do 3 days. Let's do 3 days. One park per day. This is so freaking crazy. Oh, now do you want your dining options too? No, we're not going to plan on dining. We're going to actually bring food. We're going to shop at Aldi because this is crazy. You want the whole experience, so you're going to actually get this dining option more than likely, right? So we're saying $4,671 for 3 days. June 2nd, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say 4 days. 3 days. Insane. You say 4 days. $4,671 for 4 days is wild. And we have not even talked about your flight. Who knows where you're coming from? Who knows how much you got to pay for flights? You might not be able to fly Spirit this one because you're bringing multiple suitcases. We haven't talked about rental cars. We haven't talked about parking. And all you got to do is put down $200 today. So it's fair to say that I have been priced out of the Polynesian Hotel. And the only way that I can go there is by taking the Disney train and only checking out the lobby. I will not be staying there, but I will be able to go on the little beach and I'll be able to look at the activities that are going on. I won't be able to eat at the restaurants. I can shop at the little stores there, but I cannot stay there because I'm not going to be paying all that money to go to this resort. $4,000 to stay at this resort when I can spend $100 a night or $75 a night, $150 a night at a different resort. I'm going to do that because then we have more money to spend in different areas, and just $4,000 for a resort for a few nights is just absolutely crazy to me.
Disney understands the demographic changes that are happening in the United States at this point. They understand what's happening with income and economic inequality. They know that the money is in the upper level, the top 10%, the top 1%. They've created a wide variety of new products to try and, frankly, extract more money out of the people who have money to spare. Now, the downside with that is if you're one of those remaining middle-class people in America, you could get squeezed here.
I do firmly believe there are still ways to do Disney in a affordable way.
Because I'll say I'm squeezed. I can't stay at the resorts, especially if I have a huge family. I can't stay at the Disney resorts, and that's just something I can't do. Maybe I can still go to the park, but I probably can't buy the food there. So I can go to the park, but I can't buy the food there. I got to pack my own food. That's just the class that we're in. We're not in this super upper class that can afford to go to Disney Park and it barely affect our savings. No.
But it is becoming harder.
And that's tough, and I feel that too, and I understand it. But at the same time, if Disney's going to grow, it's got to go where the money is.
And the parks are perhaps more important for Disney's overall business than ever. Disney is made up of 3 main segments, and entertainment led the way for decades.
TV is sort of a big fuel of Disney's other businesses.
Then came the cord cutters.
Well, online streaming is rapidly killing cable, Meg.
Does this portend the death of TV?
In 2019, when Disney Plus...
Leave a comment down below if you still have cable. I don't have cable. We just came from our trip to Indianapolis. We just went out of town, and they had cable, and actually some pretty good stuff on there. But who still has cable? It's all about just having your Wi-Fi. It's a lot cheaper, and then just having a few subscriptions, or even having an Amazon Fire Stick. If you know, you know.
At the same time, Disney Parks rebounded quickly from pandemic shutdowns. Since 2022, Experiences, the division of Disney that controls theme parks and cruises, has become the company's biggest moneymaker, making up about 70% of operating income. So Iger made a choice. Invest in what's working.
It's what it should have been.
In September 2023, Disney said it planned to invest $60 billion in the parks division over the next decade. And in 2025 alone, it increased spending from $5 billion to a whopping $8 billion. In 2024, at a conference for Disney's official fan club, Disney announced 4 new cruise ships and 14 new attractions.
Like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I love me a cruise because it's all inclusive. A lot of stuff on cruises is starting to not be all inclusive though, but at least the cafe is all inclusive, and the pools and all the other stuff. The food is what I really like. I just like to eat. I like to eat me free food. It's not free because you pay for it, but you know.
As the company invests more money in new rides, cruise ships, resorts, and themed lands, the parks are what it's relying on to fund its future. But will shiny new attractions be enough to keep Disney fans returning?
People are always going to return. People are always going to go to Disney. I don't think it has anything to worry about, like, honestly.
Some families are even seeking out help to budget their trips. There's a whole industry built around planning a Disney vacation. Search online and you'll find countless groups, some even directly affiliated with Disney, who navigate this increasingly complex world of trip packages, vacation rentals, line skipping passes, and more.
From a planning perspective for families, you then have to think about how are we getting there, where are we going to stay, how long do we want to stay, how much can we spend, all of those things become factors.
And Disney is still raising prices. In October 2025, it raised the price of the Lightning Lane Premier Pass.
If prices...
It's just almost like they're greedy. They're just continually raising prices. And people are still going. People are still showing up. So things bad? Is Disney crashing? Is that why they need more money? I don't know what it is.
Just keep rising. We're probably going to have to cut back on how often we go. But I also think that, yes, Disney fans will find a way. And sadly, that is just to go into debt to go on these trips, which is the larger problem.
Do not go into debt for Disney. I'm telling you guys. And I need to do another video on people that have debt and go into Disney. But these credit cards, 25, 30% debts you're going into just for Disney. You're talking about putting $5,000 to maybe $10,000 credit card just for Disney for 25% interest rates. It's insane.
A lot of times people will complain when the prices rise, but
they
do still go.
Yep.
And I'm an example of someone who's still going even though the prices will rise.
Yeah.
This year I didn't even blink an eye. I just gave my credit card and I renewed the pass. Yeah. So
I can't even complain because I will still go, honestly. But I said depending on how much it costs. Like, I'm not about to pay $250 for a ticket.
Someday I might get to that point where I'm like, really? I don't know. But I haven't reached that point. I don't think I'll reach that point for a couple of years. Yeah.
Every guest who walks through the gates can enjoy up to 15 hours of incredible experiences in a single day. From Broadway, that's a long day. Whose kid is lasting that long? The kid's not lasting that long. My son barely lasts 4 hours out. So Broadway shows, paradise fireworks, immersive attractions, and more, all included with admission. Our ticketing approach is rooted in flexibility and choice, allowing guests to design vacation that meets their individual needs, with the child's ticket starting at $50. At just $50 at Disneyland. I don't know. The Disney World ticket was not $50, but Disneyland's in California, maybe it's different. But we're talking about Disney in general, not just Disneyland. So what do you guys think about that video? Long video. It's probably going to be a 2-part video. But Disney World, Disneyland, Disney is charging exorbitant prices. The pricing is insane on how much they're charging us. But they're going to continue to rise the prices unless people stop going. Then maybe they'll lower prices. And like you saw, I think later this year, they're going to be doing like $50 for a kid's ticket, maybe for a limited amount of time. But I don't understand why they're charging so much for a kid's ticket in general. I mean, Disney is for the kids. Why are we charging all this money when they have to come with the parents anyways? You're already going to get $100-something out of the parents. So they'll probably just raise the price of the parents and then lower the price of the kids. I don't know how they're going to do it, but charging 100% more for the things they have, for the food, for the areas, and all these different things. So let me know what you guys think about the video. It's a very interesting video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it, because I did. And if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.